Pope Leo XIV, Angelus, St. Peter's Square, Sunday, August 10th, 2025. Dear brothers and sisters, happy Sunday. In today's Gospel, Jesus invites us to consider how we will invest the treasure that is our life. There he's referencing Luke 12:32-48. He says, quote, "Sell your possessions and give alms," end quote. That's verse 33. He exhorts us not to keep to ourselves the gifts that God has given us, but rather to use them generously for the good of others, especially those most in need of our help. It's not simply a matter of sharing the material goods we have, but putting our skills, time, love, presence, and compassion at the service of others. In short, everything in God's plan that makes each of us priceless and unrepeatable good, a living and breathing asset must be cultivated and invested in order to grow. Otherwise, these gifts dry up and diminish in value, or they end up being taken away by those who, like thieves, snatch them up as something simply to be consumed. The gift of God that we are is not made to be used in such a manner. We need space, freedom, and relationships in order to come to fulfillment and express ourselves. We need love, which alone transforms and ennobles every aspect of our existence, making us more and more like God. It's not by chance that Jesus pronounces these words while he's on the road to Jerusalem, where he will offer himself on the cross for our salvation. The works of mercy are the most secure and profitable bank where we can entrust the treasure of our existence, because there, as the gospel teaches us, with, quote, 2 small copper coins, end quote, even the poor widow becomes the richest person in the world. There he's referencing Mark 12:41-44. In this regard, St. Augustine says, quote, "If you gave a pound of coppers and received a pound of silver, or a pound of silver and received one of gold, you would be delighted at your luck. What you give will certainly be transformed. It isn't gold, it isn't silver, but eternal life that will come your way," end quote. That's from Augustine's sermon number 390 to PL 39, page 1706. And he explains why, quote, "It will be transformed because you yourself will be transformed," end quote. To understand what he means by this, we could think of a mother who embraces her children. Is she not the most beautiful and richest person in the world? Or a boyfriend and girlfriend when they're together, do they not feel like king and queen? We could think of many other examples. Therefore, wherever we are, in the family, parish, school, or workplace, we should try not to miss any opportunity to act with love. This is the type of vigilance that Jesus asks of us, to grow in the habit of being attentive, ready, and sensitive to one another, just as he is with us in every moment. Sisters and brothers, let us entrust to Mary this desire and responsibility. May she, the morning star, help us to be the watchmen of mercy and peace in a world marked by many divisions. St. John Paul II taught us this. He's referencing JP2's Vigil of Prayer for the 15th World Youth Day on August 19, 2000. And in a beautiful way, so did the young people who came to Rome for the Jubilee.